Hey guys, so today I'm planning on trying to make like a low poly character, like one of my styles. It's supposed to be like which ones you want to try making. It's really simple. I've been doing this for over like a ton of years. Yep. So I'm gonna get ready to do it. So let's get into it. All right. So we're back, and now we have Blender open up here. Okay, now. All right. So we're back with Blender here, and now we just gotta go to here, and I'm just gonna go like here. Just delete all those stuff here, and we're just gonna go delete that. And then we go to tap to edit mode. We're gonna start with this default cube here. I'm gonna go to edit and then go to auto mirror, and there we go. What auto mirror does is like that. But this is what we're gonna start with. Control R is to add a loop cut, and also right click definitely. Then just scale. But this also is a problem too. But don't let that be scary to you. But here we go. Push all like A, then just go to the Y axis here. Scale that to there, but you don't want it to be too like rectangular, so you might want it to be at least 4 pixels wide to 4 by 4. And we're gonna go to this face select here. We're gonna go to alright, and I'm just gonna go. Alright. We're gonna go to the oh wait, so the and also we don't want it to be too we don't want it to be too thin. Okay, maybe we overdid it a bit. Maybe we just okay. Alright. Alright, so we're ready for the torso here. So we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna scale that here. If I overscale it, it could go like that, and so I just don't want to do that. So I'm making a male here. And now let's see if yeah. Let's just go here. If you're making a woman, one thing you would have to do, obviously, is you would have to make the hips a little wider. Because women have wider hips than man. Alright, here we are. So you have the tip thing, but we still have a problem. We have to go to this. And just move that thing down here. Just scale that, do a bit more, and then just to there. I'm just gonna go. But maybe I do have a little bit of a problem. These things are kind of a problem too. Like the torso can be a big problem. So I'm gonna move them up here and scale them. But I could do a tutorial of a woman later. Okay, I'm just gonna you can extrude them high in this bevel drum, but today I'm just gonna be going like this. And this is what you extrude, and I'll just go like that. And I just move them to the x-axis here. Just scale x-axis to make the neck a little bit better here. And then we're gonna go to click on that thing. Go to the bottom here, and then E is to incite here. But one thing I do want to fix actually is what is that? Because I don't want to have like that. It'll be uneven and just look weird. So yeah, we want that thing to be like a square. So we're gonna go like. So we're gonna go to move that to the z-axis. That's still a problem. We just have to rotate, and yet not a problem. S to scale. I'll do a coloring tutorial later on, and then I'm just gonna go. You don't like to be too long. And then, as you see, make sure you do this. But if you didn't, that's okay. Just use a loop cut tool and then just go to here. Therefore, we need that because it'll make the the knee bent a little better, but also that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm also trying to go here, and I'm just going to go move to there, E to extrude, and G to move it down there. And I'm just going to go there, and also I'm going to click on that, E to extrude for foot. And I'm going to go scale that to here, and just like that. And here we go. And just move that down to there, and just move that to here, and there, boom, and then we go. Oh my gosh. That's also, there's still a problem. It's still kind of rectangle-ish. Still a problem. Still yet not a problem to it. Here we go. So we're going to go to see-through mode, and we're just going to scale that. Make it look a little bit better here. No, not see-through mode. Good. I'm just going to go to move it to here. It has a wide body here. Best. Let's move it to the Z-axis here. I'm going to go move that to the y-axis, and therefore it makes the chest go a little round here, like around that. And I'm going to go scale that again here. And then go to I to the spike here. Or what is it really? It doesn't matter, but you know what I mean. X to the move to the scale axis here. Just go to there and just move it to the x-axis. E to extrude, and I'm going to go to the... Maybe I don't like that actually. Maybe let's just go to here. Alright, now I'm going to go E to extrude, and I'm just going to go... And then we just got to go right here, and then just E to extrude, S to scale. Here, but sometimes I like to just babble them and I overscale them. But also one thing I do want is a little too long, but you don't have to undo it. You can just go to there and extrude it there. But you don't need to push extrude. And then we just need to go here and then E to extrude. Okay, I guess scale there a bit. Move at the G-axis here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like right here, E to extrude for the neck. And just a little Y-axis here. Move that down here. Alright, and you see it's a little too thin. We just need to rise it up to here. E to extrude, make it my head here. E to extrude, you can make it like a cartoon character, but I'm just going to do it like this, and that, which is S to scale, and E to extrude, S to scale. There we go, but we still have a problem, because sometimes the head can get kind of funky, so we just don't want to, I just got to go right here, and I'm just going to go scale to the y-axis here, and I'm just going to go to Z. Here, I'm just going to go move it to the X here, and there we go. Now I'm going to go scale that here. I'm going to, maybe I do want to fix on the neck of it here. Yeah, it's just right there. And then I'm just going to go, yeah, dang it. Alright, let's scale, there we go. Nice, right. As you can see here, we have a nice little low poly character, but we still want to fix the arms a bit. They're still like, it's still kind of a small, we don't want them too smaller, but we'll just have, but that's okay, we'll just go like, whoop, overstretch. Is he Mr. Fantastic or what? Alright, so also I forgot some things here. We forgot to do that. S does. Wait. Scale that. No. To the X axis here. I'm just gonna go here. Control R, hold, and then here we go. There we go. And now we have our low poly characters here. So, but now let's try to do this fast as we can. We're gonna go to G and move that to the Y axis. I'm gonna move that up to 3. Trying to get up even. So cool. Alright, so now we have our. We're gonna go to the. We're gonna select armature. Go to compose mode, so we're going to go to viewport displays, in front, and there we go. And we're going to go to the wireframe mode, turn off see-through mode here. There we go. On to edit mode, Z, we're going to name this one. We go to F3, and we're going to name this one. I'm a little funky on the keyboard. Root. You can also name it hit, but I just won't recommend it. Besides, if you did, because Blender would hardly recognize it, and you want Blender to recognize it because if it doesn't, then things can get kind of screwy. F2, we have to go. We're going to name this one spine dot 2. No, 1. Now we're going to go to E to extrude, and then we're going to go to here. F2, we're going to name this one spine 1 with the zeros. Thankfully, we don't have to do that yet. Now I'm just going to extrude, and we're going to go to here. I also do need a. I'm going to name this one. Red. And I'm going to go to here. To extrude. I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to name this one shoulder. L. Then I'm going to go to E here. I'm going to go to E to extrude. Right here. I'm going to name this one. Upper. Capitals are important. Just take a note of that. Upper arm dot L. Okay, no, now we're gonna name this one. Alright, so we're going to go to F2. We're going to name this one middle arm. Yeah. Middle arm. Middle arm. Here we're going to go to E to extrude. We're going to name this one F2. We're going to name this one upper, oh no, lower, actually. Lower arm, no. Sorry guys, I'm just really hungry. I haven't really eaten a lot, really. I'm like really thin as a skeleton right now. It's kind of hard for me to think. Alright, F2, we're gonna do this one, and dot L. But don't worry, it's not my parents' choice, it's my choice, really. Here, I'm gonna name this one, obviously, upper leg dot L. this one, go to the middle here because it'll make it. Just make sure that things happen there. And then we're gonna go with this, like say, up on. Okay. All right. Leg dot L. All right. So now we just need to go click on that, and then just go to the thing. Just go to the function 2, and we go to foot dot L here. We're gonna go click on that thing again. E to extrude, and we're gonna go and we're gonna name this one the IK. Well, you don't have to use you can use a capital if you want, but I just but you don't have to. IK target dot L. And once this thing is symmetrized, then it'll actually say .r, isn't it, right? Alright, so we're going to go to move this thing to the y-axis here. We're going to bend it to there, because it'll make it much more easier. E to extrude, and there we go. And then we're going to name this one IK leg hole dot L. And then I'm just going to go to Alt P, clear parent, and just move that thing out of there. So we're going to go to Alt P, we're going to go to clear parent, just leave that thing there. We're going to go to the bones thing, deselect deform, and go to this one, and deselect deform. And also, and now this thing is ready to be symmetrized. So first, what you want to do is go to all of them, Shift and View Axis. I know this doesn't really do much, but trust me, it makes animating much more easier. So we're gonna go to X. We're gonna go to Y here to bend it here because it'll make it much more easier. Just so you know. All right, so this thing is now ready to be you might want to know this thing ready to be fully moved, because if I go to pose mode here, it still doesn't really do much really like that, but it's just still not good. But what we want to do is it just looks very bad, it's just not right. But this thing over here is supposed to help, but it's not used more. So we're gonna go to the bone constraints here. Add bone constraint. We're gonna go to inverse kinematics here, and then we're gonna go to the target, move it to the top. We're gonna go to the IK target.L. This thing should turn yellow. And then we're gonna go to armature. We're gonna go to IK leg pull, and it'll flip out, and that's okay. And just go to move that thing to 90 degrees here. And also, now that you got the thing, you can move that here now. And now we're gonna go like that. It's not a problem. We might want to go to the bone constraints and go to copy rotations, and then we're gonna go to invert those things here. We're gonna go to but also we'll do that later. First, we're gonna go to tab to edit mode. Select this. Control P. Keep offset. No, don't do that actually. Control P. Keep offset. This thing should be connected there, but you see this thing will flip out too, which is it's okay. Chain length here to 2. Set it to. And now your character should like that. And then we're going to go to the target, and then we're going to go to the IK target here. IK target.L here. We're going to go to local space to, to local space. Then we have one more problem too. We have this. We need to go to relations and then deselect inherit rotations. Okay, now this is ready to be symmetrized now. So make sure you go to edit mode and select all of them. Make sure there's no yellow ones here. There's no yellow. That's good. Then just go to F3 and just go to symmetrize. And you see your thing is fully ready. And this thing, you might want to do a test real quick, so you can just go like that. you can move this thing to here, and this thing doesn't have a mirror to it. And also, here we are. So let's just get to the main thing. This is ready to be. Now you're ready to move your character. We'll do a color tutorial later, and then we're gonna go to Control P. I'm gonna go to with set parent to with automatic weights. And so go to pose mode here, and then your character is fully movable. And also, it's really simple too. It's also really good too. I love it. And also, this was kind of a new challenge because I usually don't add that bone there. So, but it's okay. You don't have to. And there we go. You can make him walk, but sometimes if the thing touches the target, that's still okay. But this thing, like, it moves the knee to it, and so. But also, one thing, it's still fun. It's just like, oh, okay, that's just wrong. Okay, but the best thing is that it's able to move down, and riggings are like known as really the best way. But also, you can try push R2 times if you want to rotate the head. Like, nope. But also, we do have a problem with the low poly character still. We have to make the eyeballs here, and I just need to go. I'm gonna go to site here. I'm just gonna go scale that here. Let's make sure if the thing will. Let's make sure the thing will cooperate. Yep, it cooperates. Good. Alright, but I don't know how to do a mouth rigging yet, but I'll try to do one later. But this time I'm sticking with this low poly character. It's just more fun. It's just more good for me. And I'm just gonna go to scale to the x-axis here. Move this to the x-axis, and then I'm just gonna scale that here. And I'm just gonna go move that to the eyeball. And now we're gonna go Control Tab. Let's see if this thing will still cooperate. Good. Nice job. But now, I know you're thinking, you want to color this thing, it looks all blank and naked looking, but we'll get to that later, okay? So, that's enough time for today, but I have not all the time for Blender because my brother wants to play now, so I hope this tutorial helps you, and this will be good for you, and I promise you. Alright, peace out.